What's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller, playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. And today we're talking about a free cruise offer that we got in our email and how much does it really cost to go on a free cruise. Let's talk about it. Here we go. Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling. All right, before we get started, I wanted to say this video is brought to you by one of our businesses, Resound.Design, and they're the ones that come up with our t-shirt designs here, and it is one of our businesses, but I wanted to show you the website right here. It is Resound.Design, and it has some of our most popular designs here. The R with the brackets around it stands for Resound, and it's all about being loud enough to echo and sharing your passion with the world. Speaking of that, have you got Holy Roller merch yet? Have you been to holyroller.com? Check it out. Here on holyroller.com, this is our website here, and we'll be updating this video here in the future. But also, if you go down here to shop merch, you'll be able to see all of the Holy Roller designs right here. Get some merch if you haven't already. All right, but let's get into the video that you're here for. What does it really cost to go on a free cruise or a complimentary cruise for two? That's the offer we got. Let's look at it. If you go over to clubroyaleoffers.com, you'll be able to put in your last name, and right behind here, you put in your crown and anchor number. You press look up, and then you'll have your offers. I have two offers here. This is my tier offer that's good for any cruise, 7 nights or less. And then I had this offer that came in, view itinerary, and it pops up. All right, this is what it is. It's balcony and ocean view. And so I'm looking at these, balcony, how much does it cost? You can always see by just going to the, let's look at this Oasis one, because 7-night Oasis class, that is the Oasis class ship. That's a big ship. That's on 3/3 of next year, of 2024. And so we want to get this booked. So when looking at this, we'll have that for free, quote, free, but it does have to do with the tax and port fees. So if you go over to royalcaribbean.com, you go to find a cruise, we're going to find that cruise and we're going to see which one it is. It is the 3/3. So we can simply just search the ships if we would like. And what was that? The Oasis, yes, and see results. And then of course that one was in cruise dates. That one was in March of next year, 3/3. Let's see results. We're narrowing it down and let's see which one it is here. It has to be this one. There it is, 3/3, $752 per person. And if you see it right down here, $172.78 is the taxes and port fees. So that would be, let's just round it to $175 each. So to get on the cruise, we're looking at $350. But there's also, how do you get there? How do you get there? You have to fly to the port. This is out of Miami. Let's see how much it costs to get to Miami. So if we go to Southwest, which that's where we fly Southwest, you'll see that we'll be there. Can we be there? I don't know. Let's search and see what happens here. So we're going to see if we can find a flight that gets there on the 3rd, and it doesn't look like it. All of them are going to be there after the cruise. Yeah, all these are in the day. So that means we're going to have to go in the day before. Going in the day before means that you're going to have to get a hotel room, which will add to the cost. All right, now normally I like to do direct flights or non-stops with no connections, but with this, because it'll be the night before, being that a non-stop is $296 and one stop is $155, let's go ahead and do that. 155 times 2. So that's gonna be $310 for flights. But we're getting there the night before, so we're gonna have to have a hotel room. How much is a hotel room? All right, so still we're gonna go through Southwest, because one thing that we do is we use our Southwest Visa card to earn points that will actually give us free flights. So with that, we can see that for one night on the, the 2nd, we're going to be there, and it looks like it's around 300. Here's 220 with 100 or 1,000 points. And let's see, I'm scrolling down to see how many points there are. Okay, here's one that's 8,000 points. So I happen to know that around 7,000 to 8,000 points is around $100 comparable for a flight. So just by getting this room, we'll have about $100 towards a flight getting back. And so with that, let's see, that is 323, and you know, this one 281, and it comes with 2,000 points. This is probably the better deal. So we're looking about I'm gonna just round that up to 350, okay? 350 for a hotel for the night. All right, so we have $350 for the cruise fare. We have $310 for the flight there for 2 people. And then we also have $350 for the night that we'll be staying before we get on our cruise. What about a flight back? All right, so now let's just select this one so that we could get to the next one so we can see what a flight back would be. Now we're gonna be getting off the cruise in Miami around 9-10 o'clock in the morning. So getting to the airport around 12 or 1. So we probably wouldn't want to cut it that close. You can see these are unavailable. So even if we tried to get this one here, this one has a stop, and on the way back it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, we could probably make that one because the Miami airport is very close to the cruise port. So I would say that's another 350 times 2. That's $700 for the other part for getting back on the flight. We're just gonna say $700. So that is $1,010 just for flights. Okay, so let's just add this up right now and just see. We're looking at what's that? 700. We're looking at $1,700 just to get to and from with the hotel stay, getting on the cruise. That's not including any kind of spending while we're on the cruise. So $1,700 so far for this free complimentary offer is what it's going to cost us. I think we could do this cheaper, less expensive. I think it'll be better to pick a different port and a different ship. Let's look at it again. Okay, now as I'm here looking at it again, yeah, it would be nice. I mean, I want to go. I mean, a balcony would be nice, but I think I want to go for a longer one. Like here's the Enchantment out of Tampa for 7 nights on 3/2. That is on that Saturday, and it's Tampa. So let's find that cruise and see how much that one is. Okay, so this one I'm just gonna change the ship, and we're gonna go for the Enchantment. Let's find that one. Where is that one? Enchantment. All right, so this is on 3/2. There it is right there, and it's $129. So that's a little bit cheaper for the cruise. So $129 or $130. That's $260 rather than $350. So that's a little bit better. So $90 cheaper, or no, 100. What is that? Yeah, $90 cheaper. So that's a good start. And then I happen to know that getting into Tampa, I think we can get a direct flight the same day. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna go to the flight here. We're gonna modify our trip, and we're gonna do, what is it? Let's do Tampa. There we go. And let's do the 3, and then it's a 7 night. So we'll actually be back and coming back on the 9th. Let's search that and see what pops up for that one. All right, yeah, this one you can see. Okay, I happen to know it takes about 20 minutes to get from the airport to the cruise port, and there is a flight, there is one stop. That's kind of scary. Okay, here, look, here's one, and it's actually cheaper. $155 with one stop. If we just hit this nonstop, because we don't want to stop. Okay, yeah, it's this one. It gets there around the same time. It is nonstop, and it is cheaper, $150. So that's $150. That's $300 to get there. All right, that's $300 to get there, and we don't have to pay that extra price for the hotel staying the night before. So that's good. And so let's see, what are we gonna do here? Let's see how much it'll be on the way back. If we selected that one and a nonstop on the way back, I mean, we're looking, what, 220, 210. Let's see. You know, one thing about the Tampa area that I like to do is I actually like to take an Uber over to Clearwater, which is a great, wonderful place. So instead of being there, leaving the cruise port and going directly to the airport, I think we're going to spend the day in Clearwater, Florida, which is not too far. So let's get a late nonstop. Here's 210. Why not? Let's do that. So 210 on the way back. So we're looking at $510 instead of, what was it for the before? It was $1,000. So we got half price, not only for the flights going into Tampa rather than Miami, but we also don't have to pay for that hotel room. So that's saving a lot of money. So let's see where we're at now with flights to and from and the cruise. We're looking at $770. So $770, that's $1,000 cheaper than doing the other one. So I like this. This is good. $770. Now you might say, what about the Uber? The Uber's about $50. So let's say $100 altogether for the Uber. So let's round up to 900. So we're there for $900. There and back for the cruise for $900. And that is, now you might say, okay, how much will it cost for being on the cruise? Okay, so remember this whole $1,000 that we just saved by doing this cruise instead of the Miami cruise? Let's see how much that cruise would cost. Yeah, it was about the same price on the Oasis versus this one. This one's going to Cozumel and Costa Maya, Honduras, Roatán, Honduras. So this is good. It is. I think this is going to be great because the Oasis and the Enchantment, they're two different classes of ships. But I haven't been on the Enchantment, and one of my goals is to be on all of the Royal Caribbean class ships, and I have to get a $5 check from the casino for the Enchantment because I don't have that one yet. All right, so this is the way I kind of do it. I look it up and figure out how much it's going to cost me. Now I know for about $1,000 I could get there to and back, and another $1,000 maybe for spinning while I'm on the cruise. So for $2,000, I'm gonna have this. This is for two people, by the way. $2,000. We're gonna be on the cruise for a 7-day wonderful week of vacation for $2,000. I mean, that is amazing. So I would say it's time to book. And what about you? Are you ready to play craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and watch this video to learn more on how you can play craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. And I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.